So I'd like to start off by saying that all of these have sound, so if you're not hearing it, it doesn't have it. So let's get into what exactly we're looking at here. So it would appear the objective of the game is to land in the pool and, by the looks of it, make the biggest splash possible, thus destroying this woman's day. Now, if we stop here for a moment, we'll see that this is a success. This is a good thing that all the water is out of the pool and this woman has just been removed from the waters due to the force of this man belly flopping into this pool. This is probably one of the least odd ones we'll have today, but without, too much oddity, let's just move on. Hey, how you doing? So here we have a young gentleman who's just applying Axe spray as usual, but unfortunately things don't stay this normal for too long. Baby. So here, after he applies the spray, the announcer calls it the so-called Axe effect, which apparently turns inanimate things to life. Very odd. Now, this is just beyond me. The first time I saw this video, I was literally baffled by how the people that created the advertisement did not just burst out laughing looking at this image right here. Just the look of pure awe in this man's face. At the same time, he just looks completely fine with this, though. He literally just got picked up by a bus woman. Whatever, let's just keep going, I guess.
New Axe effect. Hey, how you doing, baby? Smell irresistible. New Axe.
So here we have this young gentleman again applying his Axe spray, which then apparently, due to the Axe effect, ruins this woman's shirt by just removing the butterflies off of it. So here's our next one. They're removing what appears to be a hair from this toenail, then sticking a stick into it, and then painting a fly over her toenail. This is just one of those games where there's no introduction, there's no, here's the other ad for it, I guess. There's just no explanation as to what exactly is happening here. Like here, they're removing a bandage and putting on nail polish now to this obviously destroyed toenail. It's just very odd. Now, before we move on, we're about to witness probably the most odd ad I've ever seen for a mobile game. Like, this is just beyond explainable. Like, the people who made this have no right being this odd, but here we go. So here we have this grandma being arrested for God knows what, and obviously her granddaughter, maybe daughter, is there with her, and now we cut to maybe the wedding, and then she tosses her a shovel. Grandma thinks it's funny that, she can't hold it. Then grandma's at the pool, gets a call from the daughter, and the daughter's at a house, and here we have what appears to be the grandma poisoning a cake for her daughter, which might be what she went to jail for, attempted murder. And now she's knitting, obviously going about her day, and then she realizes the weight of her crime, baking the pie that was poisoned, and now she's back at her house here, the daughter, and she's at her house, and it's obviously been destroyed, probably by the grandma, because she's just malicious like that. And, oh, here she's getting the call from the grandma, and then we actually get the gameplay of the actual game, which is not this perverted story of this grandmother and daughter who are just out to get each other. So I've noticed a lot these games just like to get into what's actually going on in the game, but they give you no explanation. So here we've just murdered this man on the subway for no reason, dumped his body into the subway tracks, and now we're cleaning up after. So here we go again, just jumping into the action, and this one's another weird one where, like, you have no idea what's going on here. Like, they do this one thing where it's super OP, and it's like, why don't you just spam that over and over again and absolutely destroy everyone? But here they summon spiders. This is obviously some sort of, like, Naruto knockoff game. I've never seen this show, but, like, this right here. This is a clearly overpowered thing. Just use that a bunch. So here we start with this just odd, inexplicable thing from Messenger. The Facebook app. Anyway, this woman is sitting in her bathroom on the toilet, texting what I can only presume is her friend or partner, and you're about to see that right now. They're texting about some, Cardi B show, I can only imagine. And then she gets sent to God knows where. She gets raptured, apparently. And it's just completely inexplicable. So, like, we're looking at this again. She gets, like, flipped. Her bathroom gets flipped over. Like, what is going on here? I don't even get it, man. So this is probably the least odd, but it's just Baskin Robbins, and they make this perfectly good drink, and then they just absolutely explode it. Like, what blows up this drink to that level? And then they're showing this ice cream that's just sitting on the counter like an actual deviant. What's wrong with you?
Like, is it weird to ask for a picture to put on the contact photo?
I feel like any kind of photo you're asking from an underage person is questionable.
Wow, okay, I forgot about this one. So remember what I said about that other one being like completely out of the blue, like so odd? This right here is something that I saw a while ago, and I was completely baffled by what was going on in this video. Like, there's no explanation. They're rating this man who is some sort of sex offender pedophile. They're talking about, like, underage girls, maybe men, being asked for nude photos, I'm imagining. And I don't even know, like, they're debating it, I guess. It's so odd, whatever, man. Well, there you go. There's the weirdest stuff I've ever, encountered over the past few months on Instagram, Snapchat. Mobile ads in general just need to be stopped or reevaluated because this is just out of pocket, bro. Like, stop.